Peace and wellness to the family. Hope everybody's doing all right today. I come in an outflowing piece of artful communicative transformation. Hold on, let me make sure my door is locked. You know, I got up today and I took a quantum shower. I like to call it a quantum shower because sometimes what I'll do is I'll hop in the shower and I'll do a creative visualization as like I'm quantum leaping into another timeline of my life when I'm in the shower. And then I'll visualize like not just washing my body, but on a micro level, like I'm washing out all my cells. I'm cleansing out all my cells, all my organs. And I'll do like a quantum shower type feel and go through a transformation process that I feel is necessary with taking that time, with washing away all of the unseen uncleanliness, you know? So now I'm here outside with y'all, enjoying nature, making a connection with nature. And I feel like that's a lot of the problem with humanity today is we lost our connection with nature. So coming back in here, out here and getting back connected with nature, getting the fresh air after I took my quantum shower, you know, it just helps me just realign and remind and recharge my subconscious mind to get back on the vision. Because lately, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, you know, I've had some confusing obstacles come my way, but it's all led me back to the vision. And I need to fully embrace it because as I was coming down here to the park to speak with y'all, I felt an overwhelming joy. A joy that I don't feel when I'm contracted to do these jobs and to go trade time for money for my skill while building my business. I don't feel that same joy. So it made me think. This last situation I had with a contract job, they let me go unexpectedly and very unprofessionally. So I didn't get frustrated, but it was a little confusion because I know I'm able to create my own opportunities and I do have my own business. I'm just trying to fund it without having to take out a business loan and stay away from debt. But the true debt is what I'm finding is me not being completely in my undeniable, joyful, blissful way of theta brainwave flow, creative, intuitive flow, and joyful, communicative, artful transformation. Being able to express my thoughts in a way that is a service to people who can be helped from it, who can benefit from it in a way that it helps them on their journey. It helps them find their journey. It helps them find purpose. For me, that is so in line and one with my vision that I would be deranged to not do what I'm doing now. To be able to feel the blissful feeling of walking, literally walking in my purpose while speaking to those that connect with me, the communicative connectivity, to those who are truly trying to find the divine center of themselves, trying to find purpose that will find purpose. And maybe you're finding purpose within watching these videos, and maybe I'm finding purpose within creating these videos and not internalizing my thoughts and being my true, authentic self. The abundance of me being my true self on this journey with y'all is what's bringing me the joy. And what's bringing me the joy is keeping me on the path. And what's keeping me on the path is nothing more than the superconscious, the creator, the infinite source of all things. Now, the confusion that came with me letting go from the job was more so, okay, well, what is it exactly that I'm supposed to be doing? And the answer that I got back is, you're already doing it. Keep doing it. Follow your intuitive direction, your intuitive inspiration, and keep doing it. And I said, okay. Because even though this may not be paying the bills at this present moment, sometimes in life we forget what brings us fulfillment and happiness and joyful bliss, and put what doesn't before that, just to do things that is not in line with our soul purpose, that doesn't feed us spiritually, just to conform to this matrix, just to conform to this imperialistic way of living, capitalistic gains and materialistic blessings that everybody jumps up and down for. But there are some of us who are looking for the priceless assets in life, who really want true purpose, who want more spiritually. And we're not saying it because we're keeping it inside, because we'll be outliers, we'll be outcast, we'll be looked at funny, we'll be looked at differently. But the fact is, you are different and your vision is different. And when you go into that job, that's why I made a previous video called Your Job is a Meditation. I'll put the link in the description for those that are interested in that video. And I speak about how you're physically at your job, but mentally and spiritually, you're not, because your subconscious mind is focused on the vision and the new journey that you're on that truly gives you joy. And the renewal of mind and the reprogramming of your subconscious mind have put you on a path of understanding yourself on new levels, feeling new emotions, finding a new purpose and vision, even finding purpose in just having a purposeful life that you didn't have before. You find that. So now when you're at work, you can't think about anything else outside of aligning with the new you, which is the true you. And then you start building relationships with people that feel the same. You attract those people from the law of attraction, because you're becoming a universal lawyer. The universal lawyer activities is what I like to call them, is practicing universal laws with an effortless flow. It just comes to you, just like the people just come to you that you never met before, that you thought that you may have never met before in your lifetime, but somehow they show up and y'all have conversations that spark into relationships. And then those relationships turn into experiences, and those experiences turn into impactful, imprinted glimpses and moments in your subconscious mind that you take on your path of purpose, finding out that life is not what you always thought it was. Life is not what you see. Life is actually the unseen world of what is going on within. That's when all of the blessings start coming. That's when everything starts seemingly to be unreal. The hidden reality of what goes on within directly creates what goes on without. That's when you start understanding the inner dimensions of you is what controls all. The opposition to your vision. Now, there's been times where I've went through this, what I like to call entrepreneurial ego. Entrepreneurial ego would put me at these contract jobs, and I would find myself saying things like, I don't need to be here. I would say things like, I don't have to be here. Me being here is more beneficial to them than it is to me. Now, although that may be true, the ego is there in place, and the ego I like to say, like Wayne Dyer describes it as edging God out, because instead of me being grateful to be able to have another source of funding for my business, here I am saying how I don't have to be here because I have a business. And I'm very grateful for my business, but sometimes the entrepreneur ego can get in the way of the vision, because you're so caught up in you having a way to service others and not focusing on the way that you're servicing others on the process and the path that you are set on through going through your purpose and your entrepreneurial journey. That particular path and process and progress that you're on that job, there's a system that you need to learn. There's something that you need to learn to get to the next level in your service, to get to the next level within you. So instead of having that ego, I should have fully embraced it. And that's what I'm seeing now. So back to the story when I got let go. So when I actually did that, I had less of an entrepreneurial ego on that job most recently that I had. And I totally let go of that. I was fully present as much as I could. I'm not the best worker in the world because I am a boss of my own self and my own inner dimensions of self. So I let go of that. And when I let go of that, I found myself more in a flow of ideas for my business and the job. And I found more relatable ways of how I can intertwine both of them with just my motion of existence and being able to problem solve and my skill set, how it matched over into both systems and how I can find things within my system and that system to make it better. And also ask questions to the chef there about certain things that he did within his business. And even with me letting go of all of that, I still was let go from that particular job. Now, letting go of the entrepreneurial ego was good for me, but it seems as though it wasn't good for my situation, because even with me letting go of that, I was still let go of a contract job. But it leads me back here on the path of creating the artful communicative transformation service that someone needs that I never met before. Because when you turn on your YouTube and you upload your videos, if you're providing value, you are providing a service. I want you to keep that in mind. And it brings me the most internal happiness right now, because I'm not internalizing my thoughts. I'm letting them free, letting them go. And more importantly, somebody could be benefiting from them. This could truly be helping somebody on levels that I couldn't even imagine. But yet I'm pulling from the infinite imagination, which the book, The Creative Visualization, which I'll put somewhere up here for y'all to see. It's a great book to get, is using the power of your imagination to create your life. And ultimately, that is how you create your life, is by connecting with the creator. And I have a video that I will put the link in the description as well, called God is Imagination. Very interesting. The path is yours. The journey is yours. You are the creator. Your subconscious is what's connected to the creator of all, which is why we have to strengthen it. But the obstacles that come against your vision, the opposition to the vision, is actually beneficial to the visionary. As long as we alchemize it and learn how to use it to strengthen us on our road to success and progress. And success, as we define it, is different than others, because we don't just see life on a macro level. We see it much deeper. Like I was talking about in my video before of quantum alchemy, the changing of the phenomena within the cells the unseen phenomena, how your mind affects how you see things and what you see as a high level observer. All these things play a part in the way that we view ourselves, our lives, our relationships, our spirituality, our physicality, our environments. We have the power to create our environments, the inward environment. You have the choices to make to either feed your organs or take away from your organs. And I'm a strong believer that has a lot to do with the level of self-love that we want to show ourselves. If you're having trouble with finding a purpose or finding your vision, just do the things that you love to do. Find out what brings you internal happiness. And I will put the link to the 7 questionnaire in the description. I think that will be helpful to you as well. To go into the deepest parts of yourself, describing yourself to yourself, because the only thing that matters is what you think about yourself. What others think about you is none of our business. Peace and wellness to the family.